Hello guys, all things reviews, and today we have a really cool set. I am very proud to present Lego Speed Champions for GT Heritage Edition and Bronco R, number 76905 at 660 pieces, ages 8 plus. Now, you could see how cool the box is already, so this is going to be fun. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys have. If maybe you have these cars in real life, I'd love to see them if you do. And today we're just going to be going over as well the cars, size, dimensions, weight, height, box, inside of the box, the manuals, extra pieces, what I like and don't like, and a little bit more. So make sure to stick till the end. As always, going to be putting my Amazon link for this down below if you want to buy it. If you do buy from me, you will be supporting me out, so I do appreciate it. And you're going to get a nice pair of cars. So first of all, let's just start with, the basics, the exterior, and then let's go with the GT and then the Bronco, because the Bronco is the bigger one. So as you can see, you're getting two different colors. So as you can see, for the GT, sort of like this light blue and orange, and this, is replicated throughout the whole car. And the Bronco, you could see it's like a red, gray, black design. So, you do get some interesting colors. And this is the driver for the GT. As you can see, it looks like the old Mustang driver with the Ford, the blue and orange, just like to match. And then the back has a Ford right there. And he does come with the helmet. This is the hair a little bit scuffed up. And you do get a wrench. About just the real basics about it. I have a scale right here. And this is with the helmet inside. This weighs, 4 ounces by itself. This is a heavier set, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So this is going to be one of the heavier ones, obviously. And it is the new, like 8 wide. And it was released last year. So it should be retiring soon, I think. If not, try to get it from the Lego website. Let's see right here. So that's 7 inches or roughly 18 centimeters here. That's the length. And the width is 2.5 inches. And that's with the spoiler, or roughly 6 centimeters. And 2 inches height, or 4.5 now I centimeters. Have done other reviews, so make sure to check them out on my channel for Speed Champions. I'm going to be doing the Mustang pretty soon because I have the older Mustang. I have almost all of the Fords, but not all of them. And let's start with the back. So you do have this really cool design, and I think what it does well is you could see all these angles within the car, which the real GT has, and that's hard to do. So I think Lego did a good job of doing the best simulation of what the actual GT looks like, because the actual GT is so badass. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's a beautiful car. So from the back, you could see, it has the license plate as well as the grille right there. The dual exhaust, which is a sticker here, sticker here. This isn't actually a sticker. This is custom plated. Sticker as well, custom pieces. Sticker here, and then sticker below, as well as on the other side, and stickers for these sides here, and sticker obviously for the license plate. So I actually like this, and this is movable somewhat, so you can see this does lock into place, so you can move it, wiggle it around. You have this amazing grill, grill plate, so for the air, it would come in here, exit out of here to make it, more lightweight. I think it's really awesome, and did a good job of covering everything, not leaving anything open. That's kind of a pet peeve I have, so I think it did a good job. As you could see, more holes right there for the air, and you do have the 2 lights that act as the headlights, and these side pieces on here, which add to its sleek design. And this is supposed to be the engine with a nice little cover so you can see it. I mean, honestly, this thing does so much things perfect on the back. And as you could see, flipped over, not much crazy going on. Really nice. I like it. Simple design. You have these 2. Oh, and I forgot to mention sticker here, sticker here. Those 2 are stickers. Blends in so well. And I do like this little piece here. And then going on further, you can see these are just 2 plates, as well as the same like brick that's on here is on here as well. And it did a great job of the sticker and like this little area here so you could put your feet on and go in. And then you have this side panel, and I think this is meant on purpose to be, you know, put inside of it to make it aerodynamic, to get the intake, because the real GT does have this intake here. So I think Lego did a good job within the constraint and the size that it has actually doing that. And you do have a little bit of some wiggle room. So I think it's, you know, really phenomenal the way it did it. You know, flipping it over to the other side, same thing as well. You could see this one has a little bit more wiggle room. I don't know if that's on purpose, but a little bit more wiggle room and same type of design. And
now I did
really
mess up here on the there we go, to have like the side mirror things. And this is the front. You see you have this 2 spaces here, and this is a little bit movable right there. You can see this is just 1 plate there, 2 stickers, and movable there, so that gives you some little bit of some room right there. And you can see it's like a you know, aerodynamic element as well. And just like in the box right there with the black, it matches it perfectly. And even on the side by side, you know, it looks wonderful.
So let's talk about
so
the
now
box
let's
as
go.
well. And inside the box I have all the extra pieces along with it, as well as the manual. So this is the front of the box. As you can see, the GT Bronco in the desert, chilling. It looks like Monument Valley, Utah. You have the Speed Champions, of course. Ford licensing on this side here. You have both the cars side by side. Same thing here, actual size of the tire. And on the back, you have the scan to play, official Ford license, Speed Champion. Some of the extra pieces fell out already. And as you can see on the back, you're getting sort of simple now. I had this upstairs and it did fall, so packaging isn't the best. You can see a little bit of scratches and marks. This is the Bronco right there. This is all in Monument Valley, Utah. They're just chilling, enjoying itself, as you can see. This right here is nice addition to it, you know. Shows the backside of it, the GT going forward, little engine bay that I showed. And this is the actual cars that was modeled. This is what the Ford GT was modeled after. This is what the Bronco was modeled after. As you can see, the cap there fits for here. And let's open it up so I can show you the actual extra pieces and manuals and all the bags. Which, this is a really cool set. You know, it's really hard sometimes to find negative things to say about it. It does a good job. And even the packaging is cool, you know, like just seeing the packaging is hard to not want to get it. Okay, so this is for the Bronco and the GT. They both get extra caps that you can do. These are all the extra pieces that come with it, as you can see right there. This isn't the extra, but this comes with the other piece. This fell off, so these are all the real extra pieces. Each gets its own sticker package. These are all the bags that got used. As you can see, some extra pieces fell out. I'll have to do a better job of handling them. That's my fault. And you can see each of them comes with its own manual, and they even have a QR code now, which I don't know what it does. Honestly, haven't looked into it that much. These are the building's instructions. So the good thing is, too, that they separate the bags. So what I mean by that, 1, 2, 3, 3 bags and labeled number 1, number 2, number 3 build the whole car. 4 or 5 bags, 4 and 5 build the whole car. So you know exactly that. If you open the whole bags, you'll build the car. You don't have to, it's not going to be where you open bag 1, 2, 3 and you build the whole Bronco and part of the GT
over to
so that makes it a little bit
Ford
easier
Bronco
and more coherent. Let's start with this. So as you can see, this is obviously a sticker here of the Bronco 2069. Sticker here. Other side, same thing. Sticker, sticker, sticker. Other side, same thing. I will show that as well.
sticker, 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 sticker. This little bump at the bottom down here. And this as well is a sticker that leads. The only way you could see is through one side is more uneven than the other, and that's just me sucking. And this is missing one piece. I just removed it because I didn't align it the best. And let's put the side panels you can see here, and you do get extra room for two. So once it's opened up, this is how you put the roof on top, and this is the other holding unit for it is here. And you can see these wheels are a little bit different. They're actually, you know, rubber that you put on with this red piece, and then you get different wheel tires. So let's actually measure it and put the weight on and go from there. And this is actually the minifigure that does come when you build it, and this is a girl right there. Bronco logo, so you can see forward
measurement, and
right
this is
there.
a bigger set. You know, I do like that, but I will, you know, leave that till the end. Make sure to stick around so you can see my comments about it as well. So it's 7 inches wide, or roughly 19 centimeters, 4 inches height, or roughly 8 centimeters. And then with the width, I'm going to be doing, so you can see, because this is a little bit harder to measure, or width of here to here. So this is included with the tires. So I want to make sure, you know, in case you're also collecting this set, to watch out for that. So that's about 4.5, which on the other side would roughly translate to 12 centimeters. And as you can see, this is the, you know, angle right here. Very nice. This is for the Bronco right here. As you can see, very nice. I like it a lot. You know, it's very good, and Lego made a great, you know, they're doing great with this set. As you can see, a little bit different when you open the inside of the car. You can see you have like built-in seating, not any regular chair. You know, here in the GT, you could see sticker right there for like the control with the steering wheel, and like, you know, seatings right there. Here it's a little bit different. You don't have any glass, but you do get these blue lights in, and this is movable. You can see it's on a ball. This is movable as well. Movable, movable, movable. And you get the sticker in the middle. Has like the center console and the steering wheel and these little things here. I had it on the other side, but that broke and went somewhere, so I can't find it. But once I find it, and something really cool about this is you can see both of these sides are also connected to this like center thing, so it does wiggle a little bit, so it is customizable to that sense. And oh, it fell. Let me take these off actually so I can turn it over. So this is like the mechanisms on the belly, or like the chassis. As you can see, it's actually connected with this like you know, square-ish axle thing, so it can move a little bit, same as the other side. And you have this for support to grip and hold it together, as you can see. And this holds like the little steps that the Lego minifigures would take to get on the car. So you can imagine, you know, because this is big, you can see for reference, this is a minifigure. This thing is twice the size. I'd imagine they'd step up here, and then once they step up here, this can open, but you know, Speed Champions, it doesn't open up, and they get right inside. And let's check out the front so we can talk about that a little bit more. You can see it's nice smooth, and on the side you get like this little inverted thing, and you get this really sick bumper stuff. I don't know what it's necessarily called, with the nice logo, Bronco logo. I mean, it looks, you know, fantastic. I absolutely love it. You can see great mobility, and the good thing is by adding these things, it does restrict in the front, so you get, you know, like this gripping sound as to where this you can hear way better. And this is on, as you could see, the flat surface. not just the like square parts here. It's a way different sound. I'm gonna do the GT. You can hear it, you know, it sounds way different. It sounds like bigger. It sounds like, you know, like a truck basically. And let me get this minifigure out of the way. This, another cool thing that Lego did here that's unique is you have sort of this little area that does the same thing as in the front on both ends, and it's just meant for holding the tires. So you get like some utility function out of it, and you can hold two very well, and it fits right in. So it gives like this characteristic and feature to the Bronco. Now let's put it on the scale and weigh it. Just by itself, it weighs 8 ounces, as you can see, without any minifigure or anything. And it's just really awesome. I mean, there's so much to talk about. It's really not even funny with this, but it has this nice smooth, you know, besides this 2 areas here, everything else is covered for and accounted for. And it's super realistic. You can see here the little side steps, the logos, and the way use of the stickers is just awesome. You know, there's really hard to say anything bad about it. And at the price point it's at for retail, 40, you're gonna have to get a little bit more expensive on Amazon as other stuff, because the 2022 sets came out. So, you know, this is gonna be more and more pushed into retirement, but you could still manage to get it at a relatively good price. It's really cool. You know, we can't even talk about everything, the lights, the stickers here, the stickers there, that makes it, you know, look cool, and it sounds cool just as well, you know. Now let's talk about the back sound, what I don't really like, and it's more on here than this card, more on the GT than the Bronco. But what I don't like is, while they did do this to make it, you know, aerodynamic and give it that GT feel, and I know it's hard to do in Lego form, there's a little bit, you know, too much of space in between both of them. Why that is, I have no clue. I though wish it could be resolved. It's too much space here as well. I wish there could be, you know, less space. And this, why not just make a whole piece? You know, why give 2 separate pieces on it and have this like you know, visible gap in here when that isn't necessarily true, you know. And you can see here there's a little gap as well, a little bit of a gap. It doesn't necessarily fit or make it right, you know. It should fix that as well. There's a lot of gaps, which I understand that it's, you know, aerodynamic and whatnot, and it's a harder card to do, the GT, but there's just too much space. You know, there's no need in the front to have so much space on it. You know, you can go on the sides, really cool. I like, you know, these sides, but then you go on the bottom. Why is this, you know, left as clear as it is? There's no reason to, you know, it doesn't make that much sense. And the interior, for such a cool car, the interior definitely was missed out. Now it's not like the other Speed Champion sets, so I definitely think that they did a way better job of the interiors on this than the other newer ones, but definitely still blanded out. And what's cool though is this custom, you know, like glass plate thing. Really cool. I like it that they fitted it here and, you know, matched it. But the colors, they should have just matched it with the colors. As you can see, it's a little bit of a different color, and darker, I know than this the is just a other color on the GT. Concerned, but the Lego plates, the road plates especially, aren't fitting anymore for the actual, you know, track. Look, this is the Ford Bronco. You can see, I'm gonna level it straight. This is taking up more than the whole road, you know. And you can say, oh yeah, this is the truck, right? But look, even the GT is just, the wheels aren't as big, but even the GT, I mean, it's taking up the whole road. And these are, you know, newer plates. They definitely need to step up their game on the plates. You know, the road plates, the cars aren't as
big as it makes it looks, and make it looks like they're,
hard to do
big
with
trucks. Given the fact that you need more space to make them more realistic, but that the less space you get, the less realistic. So I understand it's a constraint, but they should update the plates or just try to get the cars back to the 6 instead of the 8, one or the other, because it's hard from a playability standpoint. And there's a little bit too much of a gap. I don't know if the real GT does it like that. Let me know in the comments, but I wish they could perform on that. And why couldn't they made this custom plate as well? They're already messing with it on here. Why didn't they just want to do that here, or just print the license plates? That's not a bad thing either. And I guess the other thing would be they left these a little bit open and left it for some wiggle room here. I guess clear that up. But otherwise than that, there's not much else to say negatively about this car. They did a really good job of the GT, and it even has enough space for the minifigure to sit, even with the hair. The other sets like this, even in the same year, didn't have that. So I definitely appreciate it. And that would really be it for good bad about the GT. Let's pull up the Bronco right now. We'll leave it alone. And cool thing about the Bronco, obviously, that I like, it's the second truck we have, from Speed Champions like this. The first one is the F-150 Raptor, I believe it's called. I have that set as well, just not the box. And it does a good job of its scale, it being like a truck and a bigger one. Basically, you obviously expect it to be bigger. It has like this durable big body build. You could see it's really wide. The tires make that beautiful sound. It actually has some utility as well, so it's not just for show and tell. You could actually have some fun with it. But what sucks is the positioning of these roll cage things. You definitely have to play around with it to get the right combination, and even then it's so hard to get it to fit. And I've been having issues with it the whole time. That's why I removed a couple of things so I could even be able to fit it on and do everything like it's presented in the box. I don't know why that is, but it's definitely sort of a challenge. You can see I'm messing and fiddling around with it to get that right size, but it's tough. You have to find it. But I love the custom seating. They did a really good job on the seating, and this doesn't waste as much space. I have really a hard time saying something bad. I guess I wish they could just make an all-in-one here. That would have printed on in one piece. But otherwise, I don't know if there's anything bad to say besides it's missing this one piece here. And this is a nice addition as well. That it's hard to say anything bad about it. So what would I say? Is this a collection or a playing piece? I'd say both. This has so much value and so much utility on it that you could honestly collect it and have it to play with if you have a Lego city or a racetrack and whatnot. This is definitely a really good set. And I'd go as high as to say that this is a 9.5 out of 10. There's not that many things missing with it. More the GT than the Bronco, actually. And I'd say definitely this is worth a buy. Try getting it now before it's more expensive on the secondhand marketplace. It's hard to say. The only bad thing I could say about the Bronco, and realistically, is that this does wiggle a lot. So sometimes you have to move it, and it's hard to get these things connected. But that's really it. And that's more technical than the actual design. The design is phenomenal. The technical implications, not as phenomenal. That's like a 8, but the design is a 10. That's why I'm saying it's 9.2. Plus with the minifigures, the boxes, the extra packaging, you get the custom Ford licensing on it. It's really hard to, and of course this weighs
buying it. 11 ounces heavier bag. The set is heavier, but I think they managed to, with all that being said, add a lot of detail and provide a lot of value in the Lego space. You know, and this is definitely something that I would recommend you buy, like even if it's for your kids or for yourself. As a collector, this is worth it. That's the best way I can put it. This is worth it, and you will be happy you get it, because there's not many other sets like this at all, guys. So, you know, I'm being dead honest with you. This is worth it, and 100%, you know, just the way it performs and acts and everything involved. It's even a nice decoration piece. You know, I have it next to all my other Ford Lego Speed Champion sets, and this is definitely stands out. And you get another, you know, pickup truck. You don't get too many with Speed Champions on pickup trucks. So whenever you see one, it's always a good buy, and you get two for the price of one. And the pieces isn't that bad of a build, you know. It doesn't take that long of a time. So I definitely say get your hands on it for 40 bucks. You know, if this is your first set, make it your first set. It's like my all-time favorite Speed Champion set right now. So this is Lego Speed Champions 4 GT Heritage Edition and Bronco R, 660 pieces. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what Speed Champion sets you guys have, and if you want me to cover anything else. Once again, have it in the Amazon link below if you do buy from it. Even if it's not this, but you buy from that link, you'll be help supporting me out. But I would love for you guys to get your own if you like Lego and Speed Champions, to buy this for yourself. So all things reviews. Until next week, bye bye.